Is it time? Is it time? Oh, God. We don't have the parts for this, but I can start laying them in, maybe. The U-shaped conveyors. Is it time to just, you know, let's do this as a planning mode thing. Because there's just no... Well, even if I do it as a planning mode, they're still going to get caught up on this, right? They're still going to say, no, we can't cross this. There's something planned there. We can't possibly cross that. The blueprints, it might mess it up if we drive over it. Yeah, so I obviously with 4 of these, I want to have 4 of these. And so we're going to put another one on this side now. I imagine that this thing is very full. And it's not going to allow me to do this how I want. We'll just go straight around. I need to go like this and then over like that. Yeah, and then the U-shaped conveyors, right, to move this cement over to here, right? I think that's the next thing I'm going to work on. So we're going to move this. All right, we'll move it out 1, I suppose. We'll go out this way. And then we want this concrete to go this direction. And we can actually put it directly underneath this if I am so bold as to do so. But we might be running into issues related to the rock and stuff being delivered effectively then. Maybe I should go one out. Let's just start it off by going here first. And then we'll take this cement and go straight to like that. Why are you saying no? Oh, wait a minute. Cement goes on a flat conveyor, doesn't it? Yep, okay. That's why. There's always a reason for a no. There. You know, we can actually go a little bit cheaper on this if I just combine these 2 belts. Like this. That's going to save me a little bit of resources. If it wasn't for the pipes, I would just go straight over, but yeah, the pipe's getting in the way. All right, so that's going to be for our concrete. Sorry, our cement. If I'm going to be delivering gravel and slag and all that stuff, if I'm going to be delivering that, then I need belts to deliver that here like this. One of the things I could also do is looking into the next future recipe, this efficient concrete, which I don't have yet, but this one takes sand and gravel as opposed to the crushed slag. Sand and gravel might actually be easier to source just because we're mining a lot of rock, but slag is everywhere from the machines. And so giving this or making this sand, turning the gravel into sand first, right? That might be better because concrete right now is going to take crushed slag, correct? Where is it? Concrete production currently takes crushed slag and cement. So instead of gravel, basically, we make sand instead. And I think that's probably what we're going to go with. So what I could do is we can copy this, bring this to wherever it needs to be in order to successfully get in here. I think it's probably something like that. Let's see. Do you go up? You do. Okay. So we'll try this instead. We'll deliver this. And we're going to make sand through here too. The problem is we don't have that recipe yet. I'm kind of inviting myself into trouble by doing that, aren't I? Is there an easy way to get that? Well, other than just queuing it. All right, that's the only way to get it. Probably want to remove this from the queue, remove this from the... Oh, God, do I have to remove everything from the queue first? There needs to be like a wipe queue button so that I can just redo things. Or maybe I just don't queue as much stuff up, but then people will yell at me because I'm not researching something for like 5 seconds. Yeah, I think vegetable farming should be next because it's easier to adapt to, and then power generation after that. But this research, I gotta have this cargo depot. It's my fuel, man. It's everything. So I think what we'll do, and this is gonna be crushed slag, isn't it? No, it's gravel now. Okay, so we obviously can't use the gravel there. So if this just gets backed up, we could say truck exports are on always. And so it's just going to keep running, and the trucks will just keep pulling it from here until I get that recipe, and then I can do it from here. We'll then take the U-shaped conveyor, and I think we have to go flat with this one. And what we'll do is we'll put the well, there's 2 resources, right? So, that is more challenging. That is more challenging. So we actually have to choose. We could do like a halvesies thing where like some of these are doing crushed slag and some of them are doing the sand. But this formula, there's too many there's too many there's not enough inputs unless they're going to change. Because you know, see what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3 inputs on a belt. I need sand and gravel for that. I can also get sand and crushed slag. There's not enough inputs. So I'm thinking probably... Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. We're good. I'm not seeing things clearly, am I? We'll put that there. Put this here. Put this here. It's highlighting in different ports based on the belt that I have. And then the conveyor will go up to level 2. And we'll bring the cement this way at level 2. Not going to let me, are you? Because this pipe is level 2. I don't want to drop this down to level 1. Can you go up to level 3, I guess? I don't want to do that. I'm going to be picky. I'm going to be super picky. And I'm going to get this pipe to go up to 3. That is how we're doing this. You will like it. Yes, you will do it and you will like it. Now we'll take this pipe up to level 3. Up and straight across. And drop it in here. That's not enough. I need you to be completely level 3. That means the rest of this has to go up. Oh, crap. Maybe I can get away with it like this. It looks terrible. It looks pretty bad, actually. We're gonna do it anyway. We'll have this switch direction, that direction, and oh, I can't quick build you. I have 0.05 unity. Joy. On the plus side, maintenance is fixed. We do have, once we have power anyway, a steady supply of research for the cargo port. And, yeah, like, fuel is... We're short on power, basically. Tell you what, though, we're bringing in a lot of oil. If I can maybe go ahead and just shut off this oil pump for a little while. We're not bringing in enough oil on that pipe anyway. That might free up the power that I need for those other various tasks. Since we are bringing in oil from the rig over here, although I don't think I have... This thing's not fueled up. Oh, it's not fuel. I think it's crew. Yeah. I have to load crew. In order to get that, I have to get people coming in on the beacon, which will be in a little bit of time. But having 0.04 unity is... I want to say hilarious is the right word, but it's not that funny at all. It sucks. Actually, it just straight up sucks. Okay, so concrete, right? It's the flat conveyor. Now that we have this, we can go 2 all the way underneath. Yep, and then down. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, just duck underneath it. All right, hang on. Try this. Go. No, stay up at 2 from here. Then drop to 1. No, because that will screw up my... That's going to screw up the input. Okay, go to here. Then drop down. It's not going to work. I got to have that pipe out of here. Sucks. All right, I really want to remake this system now. This pipe is in my way. It's ruining all my plans. But don't do the whole thing. No. Don't do the whole thing. Just a small segment, right? Just like, you know, up to here, maybe here. Yeah, it's fine. Just do this little segment right here. Okay, and then we connect this. We go up to 3 from there, right? Yeah, there you go. And then over, and then down. Yeah, no problem. Now we're up to 3, and you know, nobody's the wiser. I can finally have this concrete the way I want it, which is to say that it's right here, down. Good. All right. So now when we create things, we can have some on level 1 as well. I wanted to get something on level 1 as well. So this will be responsible for making the sand. For the crushed slag, I simply need 1 more of these, and so we can put 1 more on the side like this. The crushed slag will go underneath here, right? Or the sand, I should say, should go underneath here for this recipe, for the concrete recipe. We'll have sand on the bottom, and then gravel or crushed slag. I think the crushed slag is better, just because it gives us a reason. It gives us something that we can do to break down slag. Otherwise, it's going to build up, right? So I still want to do that. So this will be for the slag. So we'll say crushed slag here, and we'll say that this one is going to focus just on the gravel. Okay, good. So now we're getting that down. We want you to go down. You're going to do this with every single one, aren't you? This entire pipe system it all has to be level 3. That's all. The whole thing's got to be scrapped, guys. I'm going crazy now. I'm just so frustrated with this pipe. I don't know why. It's my pipe. I'm the one that put it there. It just needs to get out of the way. And that's what we're going to do. Without any unity, we're going to rebuild this stupid thing. Stay up at level, yeah, and then you can drop down here. That's fine. You know, level 2 right here. That's no problem. See? But you got to be 3 here, okay? So go all the way up to 3. There we go. All the way. There you go. And then no, stay at 3. No, stay at 3. There you go. You get out of the way. And I'll wait for the trucks to do it because that's all I got to do. Then this pipe will now go here. Again, stays level height 3. Over here, we'll go all the way across. And yeah, right here. And then you can just kind of dip down there if you want to. That's fine. As long as you're out of my way. I don't care. As long as you stay out of my way. At least these 2 can operate now. This truck is completely trapped, so we're going to recover this. If I ever get the unity, totally trapped him. Come on, point 2. Point 2 unity. That's it. I am providing these guys with like food and water, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. I think what it is though is it's like costing me for the oil rig, I think is what's costing me. It's only 0.4. It's not that bad. And I kind of need to go get that oil too. So I'm going to load the crew and go get it. And then again, once I can get, you know, reliably, I can get that cargo ship in that spot that I want, then I can start exploring a little bit more. Because up until then, it doesn't really matter all that much. All right, recover that. And then with 0.3, I can deliver this, or I can just tell them priority and the trucks will do it. Okay, so now I need the flat conveyor, right, to go down like I wanted it to. There. Excellent. And there. Oh, there it is. That feels good. There it is. Okay. Final step then would be just this part, and then this would go up to level 1 here, and then straight over at level 1, and then down here, and then here will go down like that, and then here will go down like that, and then finally down like that. All right, so when they build all this stuff, I love the dust effects too. Like, look at them all just running around, man. Oh man, I'm watching Mad Max over here in this little area. So many people just running around. And then the dust, let's watch the detail there. I think the dust actually disappears when it's raining. Almost like since it's not dry anymore, you don't get the dust. Keep an eye on that. I think that's a thing. I remember thinking that before, but I don't remember when. Yeah, like let's watch them run past right now. Now they won't drive. Watch. They're done driving now. Thanks. Yeah. See, no dust. And then all of a sudden, dust. See that? That's cool, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Anyway, these are ready to go as long as I can get this built. This slag is all I need. And then I kind of want to, output this. Like I don't want the slag in here anymore, but it's kind of trapped. Oh, come on. You got to be done with this. Quit making the gold ones. I need the regular ones so bad, please. Let me have the regular ones. I can't trade anything. I don't have the Unity to do that. I just got a bunch of refugees. They brought stuff with them, but it's actually not that useful of stuff. Let's go ahead and kill that so that we can keep going with the Unity. We have more oil, another 954 units of it. I still have a worker shortage too. Let's bring this back, and I think we'll temporarily just bring this down so that I don't have the worker shortage anymore. I need this built. Yes, please do this. This will restore me so that I can get concrete more reliably now. And then after that, it's all about coal, right? I mean, that's literally all it is then. Just go get coal and bring it over here. And it's just a nonstop truck battle to get it over here. We have this belt is going to end up running alongside here and deliver it anyway. So I'm not worried about coal being so far away from this. It's the belt that has to go from here to here. It's going to cost like 200 gold parts. It's going to take a while to build that up, man. I think it's just going to be... It'll be great once it's done, though, you know? We have homeless people, so I guess I should unpause this. And then we'll go this way, and then the town will progress these tiles here as it goes until we have basically about 15 tiles worth. And I think that's kind of good. I don't need any more in this area. So this will end up being used for things, etc. And this is... Whew, look at all this garbage. This is almost... Like, that's a lot of garbage, man. I wish I could just somehow... I don't know. I think there is recycling, actually. If you look later in the tech tree, you get to recycling over here. Recycling can transform your island's economy in a significant way, as it allows to recover a portion of raw materials from various sources like settlement, maintenance, or research. Okay. Recycling reduces the need for raw minerals extraction and thus also extends longevity of deposits. Places that support recycling will return recyclables. The product can be separated via waste sorting plant into scraps, such as iron and copper scraps, which can be sent to any furnace for smelting. The ratio of materials recycled is based on recycling efficiency, and more about that is explained in the waste sorting plant. Okay, the waste sorting plant also has a tidbit here. It says, recycling can transform your island's economy. Oh, it literally says the same thing here. Oh, okay. Well, we'll have to read it once we get that plant then. But recycling is a new thing. That wasn't there before. At least not that... certainly wasn't in that spot. If it was. Are we still good on copper here? I don't need to build these yet, do I? Yeah. We're just full all the time on copper. We're full on maintenance now, too. Good. Let's remove the boost. And let's deliver this for the bridge, too. Okay. Pretty much all the pending stuff is done now, right? All the question marks, all the what do we do from here's, right? They're done. We're full on rubber with a way to expand for double it when I need to, when I want to. We have sufficient ways of sending the crushed slag. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Not everything is done. Wait, yes, it is. Yeah, it's totally done. There it is. It's all up in there. So now I just need the concrete, right? And so what we're going to do, the final step of this, before I wrap this up and say, hey, look, I did it. Look, Mom, no hands, is to get concrete storage. And I want that to be right up against this. So we're going to go like right up against this. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll send that where it needs to go. But these 3 are going to be our concrete storages. We'll start with a quick deliver here and a concrete slab. And then we'll take the flat conveyor. And we're just going to go from this point first, around and in. And then connect it there, connect it there, and connect it there. All right, and then we can deliver up until the last part probably. Oh, I got them all. Nice. So this gives me enough. Oh God, I love clicking that purple button so much. You have no idea. It's so satisfying when the purple button works. So there it is. Now the only thing missing, right, is sand. We know that sand is missing, right? So this isn't done yet, and we're still gonna need things imported via truck, right? Because we still have to do the resources, the formulas that these demand. So the trucks still have to bring this in for now, because we cannot give it the we can't give it the sand. But as soon as we can give it the sand, as soon as we can use that option, we can then start transforming it here. And we can turn this into a new formula that allows me to take gravel to sand. Because that apparently is not a thing yet. The crusher, yeah, gravel to sand. That's unlocked with research now. So I have to wait for that. But once it's done, then the rock just goes. And then this thing starts getting fed a new, more efficient recipe that allows us to stockpile cement with just these 4. And then these 4 will be able to technically handle 8, and I can expand this if I choose to. There is room to do that. I can just go straight underneath this and expand it all the way over to make more concrete, and then send it on this belt. And then right now, there's not enough room for trucks to drive through here. And that's my fault on the spacing. I was kind of hoping that there would be enough room for trucks to drive through here, but they have, they have room to drive other places. They have room to drive around other ways. This is kind of why I filled this in, so they could go around here. So that works out well. Let's check out fuel. Looking pretty solid. Fuel trucks are just hanging out, doing nothing. Truck queue is at 0 seconds. Gotta love it. Coal, full. Gotta love it. All the oil. We actually have a full tank here. That's pretty sweet. And construction parts at 319. Can you believe it, guys? We are stable and ready to rock. And look, the research is done for the cargo port. Now, I don't know if I'm able to put this down, but man, do I hope I can put this down. I'm hoping I'll be able to put it down here. But you can see how that extends that way. So it doesn't go all the way to there. So if we can get it, I just want to see it green anywhere, really. Like, that would be great. Just to see green to confirm that I can do it. But I feel like maybe I can get a green here. Can I get green anywhere here? Please? Oh! Oh. I mean, I get the green, but I don't get the building green because it's not flat. Some part needs to be in the ocean. Cannot place an ocean. Some part needs to be in the ocean. Cannot place an ocean. That's not confusing at all. I think it's the side, right? That yellow part that's on the right there. That's the part that keeps going in the water. Yeah, I mean, it's not designed to go here. It's supposed to go right here. Right on the side, just like this. That's where the oil's coming in. And man, oh man, can I not wait. I cannot wait. This needs to be, I think, the only dumping zone in the entire place. It needs to be right here. Maybe I can just dump garbage. I mean, can I just dump the garbage on there to stack it up? I mean, look at how much they've done here. That'd have been sweet, just to stack it up with garbage. I need to have, you know what, here. Look at all these guys sitting around doing nothing. Excuse me. All these guys sitting around doing nothing. Here's what I think I need to do also. I want to flatten. This is a ramp now, isn't it? I'm not even entirely sure that ramp is done. I know this is all done, which just looks good. But I want to get rock. I just need a ton of rock. And I'm thinking if I go and get another... it's always... I never find this thing. Mind control tower. if I can get another mind control tower, kind of just over here, okay? And we'll deliver, you know, a couple of these. We'll pull one of these guys off, a couple of trucks off. And then what we'll do is we'll just tell it to focus on the rock and dig its way into here. Yeah. Because I need rock. I need nonsense. All right. I just need a bunch of nonsense. So just dig into this. There's not really a whole lot here. If I remember correctly, it's not even, yeah, it's where the water and stuff is. So if we flatten this, then we get to use the groundwater on the low ground, which is fine. But I just need you to dig this, a lot of this, and just, you know, give me a ton of rock so I can fill it in, all right? That's what we're going to do. Now you might be thinking, where's your underground pipes, Charlie? I know, I want them, I do. But none of them make sense right now. Maybe across here so we can have water transfer or something, steam transfer, I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to do it here, and that's the problem. I want to. I do. It'd be really great. Too bad. I can't do it. So you can actually deliver these parts before I build this building, which would be kind of cool. Let's unpause that, and then the parts can just go in there. And we'll unpause this building too. So we'll have 2 research centers. I really do want another storage bin. I want an extra buffer. I think that would be really nice to have. And then, you know, power obviously is the thing we need to do next too. So efficient concrete's the next research. And then we're getting into, well, I guess vegetables first. Then we're getting into power generation, and we can start ramping that up. But I think as long as I can keep my oil supply up, then I can keep burning it. Well, that's going to use my coal, though. I'd rather not do that if I can avoid it. But, you know, I need these generators are always 100% utilization. It might just be being selective, you know, like saying, I don't need as much copper. Let's shut this down. Right? I don't need this much concrete. Let's shut this down. Could be that. I definitely need more wait. What? Yay! The construction parts. They're done. Don't you see? They're done. Isn't that nice? Don't you think that's very pleasant, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so next step is to get the assembler that will make the gold parts more often, because these are full on their output, right? They're full. I like it. So let's go ahead and copy one of these. We're going to bring it right over to about here. We're going to have one of them. We're going to bring it right about here, okay? This storage will get doubled. There you go. This is construction part storage. And this will then feed into this. So we'll have the construction parts, which I believe go on a flat conveyor. Yep. We'll go into there. And then the electronics also feed into there too. There you go. And that's going to make construction parts 2. That's what you're dedicated to. Now, to get those over there, we need to stop producing these, all right, and only produce construction parts 1 from these 2 buildings. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So you'll come over this way, and then what you're going to do is you're going to twist and turn across here and go into this. And then you will meet up there. So construction parts will be made here, and then they'll get sent over here. Electronics and construction parts are provided here. And then we make the level 2, and then we have another storage for level 2, which will end up being, I think, just right here. We'll go a little bit over just in case I want to put a second building, but I probably don't. And we'll hook that up like that. Okay? And then we have this one be construction parts 2 storage. Okay? So now I just need to have a few more of those construction parts too, so I can unity this. Be good to go, man. It's great. Now, to provide the resources for this, of course, you have to have iron, wood, and concrete slabs. So iron, right now, it's full. We're going to create more, but I'm going to do it in a separate place. I'm going to do it over here and send it straight. So we're kind of making 2 separate iron installations, and that's okay. Because then I can see if there's anything inadequate, right? It's separated and I can see what's wrong. So we're going to have this arrangement right here copied, and we're going to move it to be level with it, but we're going to do it over on this side. So let's say, actually not too far over, because I got other stuff I want to do here. Maybe not too far. We could also do it like this. That's not too shabby. Yeah, we could do it maybe like this. And then send it straight that way. It just looks better being in a line. Maybe I don't want to do it that way. I think it looks better being in a line. And if I do it like this, it gives me the option to reverse the belt and send it this way if I need to reinforce that. Yeah. Okay, I've talked myself out of doing my own plan. We'll go like... it's definitely here. Yeah. We'll go here instead. And just double check. This pipe can go, yep, like that. Okay. Okay, so we'll build this instead. And what will happen is we'll need a conveyor to bring it over here, right? So we're going to have this be level 2. And this level 2 belt comes across. Or height 2 belt, I'm sorry. Comes across. And it will stick in right there. And then right there. Oh. Well, it sucks, but I need you... At least you're over on this side and not crossing in front of this. So I need that there. And then we'll have this go like so. Have this go like so. This will be like that. And this will be like that. We can also alternatively send it this direction, but I'm going to pause that. And this will allow us to reverse these belts whenever we want. If we need to reinforce maintenance or we're having a hard time keeping up with whatever there, we can direct it into there and everything's fine. Because it's the same resource anyway. So this belt now goes this direction. And it will cross in front of here. It will be level 1 all the way till it gets to about this line-ish. I think it's this line. Here's the big thick line is right here. So I like how they've added these little grids. I don't remember that being in the beta version. I mean, if it was, I didn't notice, but I don't remember that being there. So we have like, let's say 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 in from the big line. And so 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Yeah. So you're going to go this way now. And we'll leave you low so we can ramp you or put the ramps in. And then we'll pick it up from here. Let's say at level 2 from this point. Yeah, I don't think that's really interfering with that storage. Like that. Okay. And then we, of course, need ramps. And so we will put the ramp. Let's stick it over here, and we'll do it right along. You know, we might have a need to go multiple belts through here. I'm gonna do one of these instead. Like, I think like this. If there is a need, it'll probably be a small one to go into here, like the wood. But I might actually try to get, if the cargo docks don't clash with each other, I might actually try to get wood received here. If not, though, I can always receive it on this side and then bring it in, and then the wood can be fed into here, which might actually be how we end up doing this. Okay, now I believe this is facing the other direction, which was set up to feed this initially. So we're gonna go level 1 here. Yep, level 1 height. And then we'll feed. He is going to feed. Oh, you suck. Damn you, game. Quit doing nonsense. Here. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me connect. Uh-oh. I don't think it's gonna... There it goes. I got lucky. Okay, we'll do this, and then... I don't think I can do that. It's too... It looks weird, but, like, it's gonna let me do what I want, you know? And I'm not using the space anyway. It's just, like, that limited... You know... You gotta have a certain amount of space. And the same thing here, like, now it's gonna do this to me. I don't want that. Because I need to come in from the bottom on the other one. So I need you to come in like that and then down. That does work. And it should have let me bring a belt straight through on the bottom now. So on the bottom will be the concrete belt. And this is going to go out like this, over, straight like this, and then underneath here. And it's going to hook up like that and like that. So you two are dedicated to construction parts all the time, all right? And then again, we need another ramp. So this will be kind of challenging for these guys, but we need another ramp right here. I believe that's acceptable because we're not feeding anything. Although we actually could store rock in a tank and feed it into here. I'm wondering if I can do that now without messing with, like, what if I did it here like this? What if I put a tank right here? Do you allow me to connect this even though there's a bridge there? You do, and I bet it doesn't get in the way of the bridge either. So that is excellent. We're gonna put rock here. And rock can get processed on a more ongoing basis to make that sand, which we're not quite ready to do yet, but we're gonna get it eventually. Get that ramp built, get this ramp is already being delivered, nice. And then it's just a matter of waiting it out. So there we go. This is gonna allow us to, without trucks, create construction parts all the way through level 2. And once this is full of level 2, we will actually stop using the level 1s, which will allow us to bank up level 1s. And then we can always pull the level 1s out of here. We're gonna allow the truck exports always on this so that we can use them. But primarily the ones that are stored are probably gonna end up being used for like Unity building, you know? So yeah, and then using ramps. I think I like ramps more than the tall belts and stuff. I don't know, it kind of simplifies it almost to me. Eventually, this entire island is going to look like one big like circuit board. Man, all we need now is really bright neon lights, and we've got ourselves a whole, like a Tron island. That'll be nice, huh? Let's get a little bit extra concrete here. I want to go and explore, and let's go see what is... There's probably pirates here, but if there isn't, we'll go explore it. And I've just activated this again so we can get more oil in here because I wasn't actually working it before. So we'll send the boat out to do that. Not working that was a mistake because now we're going to be low on oil. But so we're probably going to go through a fuel crisis here in a little bit, which isn't very good. And we have efficient concrete done though as a recipe. So I can go ahead and select that. And now what I want to do is select this formula here. Crushed slag, sand, water, half the cement for double the concrete. And I want that to be the recipe for everything here. And that will allow me... Well, we need to allow... I guess we need to allow some of these other ones to finish, right? Because they have the resources. But I don't want any truck imports now. So we're going to turn this off. And now it will create it out of the stockpile that it has. But, you know, just to get the crushed slag... Or, sorry, the gravel, this excess gravel that it has. Just to kind of get rid of that excess gravel. I could also do the exports and get rid of the gravel. But, meh, whatever. It's fine. So, now it's a power problem, huh? Yeah? Power crisis? That's the next thing to go through is the power crisis. We have, obviously, insufficient power. And so fuel and power are going to be the big things. But that is going to be in the next episode because, whew, you might notice I haven't actually said, you know, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I haven't been actually saying that at the end of these videos. And that's because the devs have invited me to make a 3-hour section, a three and a half, whatever it ends up being, hour segment that they can put on the Steam page. It's like a, you know, it's streaming live now. They're going to loop this for a while. So I've decided to incorporate the new series and to sort of provide them with advanced copies, I guess, of that footage all in one continuous go. And so I kind of just knew I was going to be editing it later and not being episodic about it. But, you know, the nature of the beast is it's pretty easy to just end a video and start it up again, and you guys are not going to be lost. Especially if you're binging it. Maybe you might even prefer it be this way if you're binging it. So I definitely need more power. So the next research that we do... Oh, I wanted to check this before we leave. Sorry. You guys always know when the video's live because you can see the names pop up over here. The vegetable farming is a tier 1 research. So it doesn't need lab 2. However, lab 2 appears to still be consuming lab components, lab equipment. Okay, so one thing we might want to look into so that we don't consume lab equipment is having 3 research labs in which if we have anything that's old, and you could probably do this yourself if you wanted to, like this one could have been built as a lab 1 and then updated later, right? So that you could pause this one, only use the lab 1s to do lab 1 stuff until all of the lab 1 stuff is done, right? Because I still have captain's office, edicts, housing 2. These things do not require lab 2, and I could be researching these without using the lab components. And all I would need really is an extra lab, and it might be worth building it anyway, like right here, because I can always split that up, and I think this is a cool little design anyway. So why don't we do that? Why don't we say that this extra lab, we can construct it. Oh, I don't want the lab 2, sorry. This extra lab 1. Where is it? I never know where these things are. I still don't. Research lab. We can build it like this. It's in the right shape already. It's ready to rock. And if we build this and quick deliver it, we can pause this. And I think what we'll find is that the research will continue anyway. See? And it won't consume the lab parts. Right? So we should just do that. Let this run for all the level 1 stuff. And, you know, when we research level 2 stuff, we'll just turn the stuff back on. But there's no reason to take up and, like, use all these extra lab parts if we don't need to. Right? I think that's a good way of going about it. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to remove this. And to get me an extra buffer here. And then go ahead and do this. And we're good to go. And we'll quick deliver that and this, and so we can continue to make the lab parts. I don't actually have to select what goes here. It will do it when it sends it in there. So, but that gives me an extra buffer, so we can keep doing it. Right? I like that. That's a good idea. Okay, this is the end of an incredibly long recording session. I've been at this for 8 hours because I'm obsessed with this game. I am loving this game. Are you guys liking this game? I'll know by your views whether you are. But if you want to show it even more, you can click the like button. You can subscribe. You can comment down below. That helps the engagement on YouTube. You may not know this, but comments, they actually help videos grow directly. Especially if you're trolling me. Gets the people going. I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.